Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. The M's have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Randy Johnson is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston. The second baseman, Dustin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Red Sox stepping into the box. Brett Boone. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Boggs is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Martinez leads off first with one away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Set to get his day started, Alex Rodriguez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Porcello sets. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Rodriguez, 23 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Tino.
Set to get his day started, Tino Martinez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Mariners. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Mariners have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2-1. Three and 1 to Martinez. Jim Rice waits on deck. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Rice. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. In there at the knees, strike one.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ortiz at second. Martinez at first with no outs. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
2-0 now. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is Edwin Encarnacion now. In his career against Porcello, he comes in with a .302 average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. That's popped up. Garciaparra into shallow center, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Porcello sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box now, Brett Boone, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Betts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off the ball.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Got him. Striding in for Boston, Jason Varitek. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Edgar Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Fastball just inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The batter, number 3.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. In there, and it's even at 1. A 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and a strike now. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Rice has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest. It's 4-0 Seattle. Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Plate, Manny Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ramirez
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Sliding into the box, David Ortiz from the stretch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The count now at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Two on here with one man out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
In for strike 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Boggs over at second. Ortiz at first. 2 out in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's back to Seattle right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Turned on down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Ortiz comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Brett Boone would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Boone, man at first after the 2-out walk. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Martinez is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 30.
So striding in, Jason Varitek. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Edgar. Martinez.
On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home fifth. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. The 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Griffey Jr. stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The first baseman, number 25.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Mariners 6 and the Red Sox nothing. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Boone barehanded, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wade Boggs. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopper foul. The 0-1 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Brett Boone, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-1 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mariners leave 1. Anthony Swarzak will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Anthony Swarzak.
Leading off the inning, David Ortiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Line drive to center field. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Ryan Brazier enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez.
The third baseman.
High in the air out to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24. Jack.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Brazier comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not
fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Junior. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Nero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Tino Martinez. Now here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Changeup too low. He walked it. In now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batter.
Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pops it up. Pedroia ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In there, strike 1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Here's another 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Martinez at third. Encarnacion on second. Haniger on at first with 2 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramirez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... They wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded.
For the Mariners, number 35, Torrey.
12-1 at the end of this one. Seattle, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind